Hi there, budget peeps. Hope you're doing well. Right, we're going to have a check-in. Let's have a look what went on. We've had a week. Have we had a week, I tell you. Here we go. As you know, it was our 26th anniversary where we left off last week on the 20th of June. And we had a lovely meal, as I told you, at Zizzy's for £19.39. And then that afternoon, we got the telephone call to say that my lovely mum had taken a fall at home, and she was very, very, very poorly. So she was taken by ambulance to hospital. So she is extremely poorly and she's still in hospital. So let's go through the week. I bought a top. So I've recovered the money for that from the clothing and shoes sinking fund, which was £6. As you can see there, we were at the hospital most of that day, also all this afternoon on the Thursday and all day on the Friday. Hubby came, bless him, picked me up. He had to wait for me for a bit of a while, so parking costs was £3.50. The day before, on the Thursday, my fabulous sister-in-law went out to Tesco and picked us up some food for me and Mum, because we were sat there for so long in A&E waiting to be seen. So I don't know what the food came to, but I gave her £20 because I was so grateful for her doing that for us. Hubby on the Friday put more fuel in the car, £30, because there was talk of transferring Mum to Shrewsbury, which is quite away from where we are, so that would have cost us a lot of money running up and down. So we put some extra fuel in the car. And as we went to the hospital, so I stayed there sort of 18 hours on the Thursday through Friday, came home, had 3 hours sleep, a quick bath, a quick something to eat, and then we went to the Co-op and grabbed some meal deals for me and Mum, which was £10.41, and I went straight back there and stayed another 22 hours in A&E with Mum. So it was absolutely horrendous. We then went, I came home, I was absolutely exhausted. I couldn't do any more. We went shopping at that point, me and hubby did, which was £38.71, over our budget. So that wasn't brilliant, but I was in such a lack of sleep mode, I couldn't care less at this point. I just couldn't care less. I was just like, get what the hell you want, because I don't care. So that's what we did. It was just a case of having something in the cupboards. So as you can see, I was at the hospital and we had the parking charge of £4. My mobile phone bill came out at £10. The very next day, I wanted to go back to the hospital, but my husband said, no, you've done enough. You've been there nearly 2 solid days. So as we were planning on the Saturday to go on a steam train for our anniversary, which didn't happen, obviously, we went to the beach. Hubby said, come on, we'll have a day at the beach. So he put another £20 2p in fuel in the car, and we went off to the beach for the day. We spent our own personal monies on some ice cream and a coffee. I think that's all we had. Yeah, I think that was it. And we spent some personal money on some fish and chips as well. So we haven't got a lot of money left over. We had a no-spend day on the Tuesday and on the on the Monday and on the Tuesday. Even though I've got that birthday, I'm not buying the birthday present yet because I'm not seeing my sister-in-law until the Sunday. So I'm going to buy that sort of like over the next couple of days. I then went back to the hospital, another hospital, on Wednesday when I was planning on stuffing my cash envelopes. And I had a breakfast for £3.50 at the hospital because I was there from 6 o'clock in the morning. Hubby dropped me off because I'm in a wheelchair. I can't get there and back, basically. So hubby dropped me off. So 7:30 I went and had a breakfast. Then I went and found Mum, sat with my mum. And then dinner time, I went and had a meal in the restaurant at dinner time. And hubby, on the way there, stopped off at the garage and picked me up a £5.49 meal deal, which I had for my tea on the evening. So that was my day in the hospital again. Then the next day, it was National Bingo Day, which is Thursday. So that's what we did. We said, right, we got some free vouchers to go and play bingo. Little did we know, it does actually cost to play bingo. We thought we were going for an entirely free day, but apparently you have to pay for the flyers or the national or whatever it is. So all in all, hubby and I spent £12 on our tickets. We had half price vouchers for our meals, so we spent another £8 on our meals. And also on Thursday, I had to go and have a filling removed and replaced, which wasn't very nice, which cost me £73.50, but I am going to account for that in my July budget rather than my June budget, because it's literally on the cusp of when hubby gets paid the 28th. So that money there will be budgeted in the July budget. So that's where we're up to. I did count Percy the pig. No, sorry, Pippa the pig. She's got £152.52. We put £18.14. Tell a lie. I put £19.14 because I found a pound. So I can change that to, that was right. So it come out to £152.52, which is correct. Ta-da. So there we go. That is the check-in. What a week, eh? What a horrendous week. Mum is still in hospital. She is too poorly to go back to her bungalow. So the staff and family members are looking for her to transition into a care home. So that might take a bit of a while. But that's where we are. So I'm wishing my mum a speedy recovery. She has gone a right whopper, and she's done some serious damage. So I hope she recovers pretty soon. Right then, wallet. Oh no, we're not stuffing it yet. We're unstuffing it, aren't we? Let's unstuff it. Here it is. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to zoom you out just a second. Here we go. Wallet time. Let's see what we've got left over. It's not a fat lot, I'm afraid. Let's see where we are. Right, this is my allowances money left over. Hubby had absolutely nothing this week rather, sorry, this week. Well, let's see where I'm going to put all this change. There we go, all that change. What have we got? So I had a top for £6. There's my receipt. So that's that's the £6 I took out of the clothing budget in our sinking fund. That's more money. That's our meal deal and everything else. All that can go in there. So what have we got left over here? So 2, 4, 6, 8, £1. So that makes 7. 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 71. So we've got £7.71. Right, so let's start with the 5p's and the 20p's, and we're going to put them in our doggy. Let me just zoom you out a bit more so you can see a bit better. Oh, I think that's a bit of a better angle. Right, what did I say? 20p's into the top hat. Let's start with that. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, £1.20. That's getting pretty jam full now. £1.20 in there, and we've got 5, 10, 15. That's getting full. I can't get any more in. That is full. There you go. I will empty both of them and change them up into notes. Let's see what change I've got. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 26p into the penny challenge. Oh, sorry. Every time, don't I? Every time I bump you. 26p has gone into the penny challenge. There we go. Oh, I'm going to leave the top off the pen. I'm bound to use it in a minute. Let's leave that off. Right then. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 £1 coins. Where am I going to put them? I'm going to put £1 in Show Me the Money Honey, just because I feel sorry for it, because it hasn't had any in a while. So let's mark off £1 on our savings tracker for that. There you go. There's £2 in there now. Right, and I'm going to put £2 into Smiler because he hasn't had any in a while. So that's gone in there. I'm going to put drop that, £1 into £100 savings challenge as well. That makes £6 in there now. And the £2 that is left over, if I can grab it, not causing too much upheaval. As I said, I want to save all my £2 coins into my birthday envelope for my 60th birthday. So we'll put that £2 coin into there and mark off that one. Ta-da! So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, £18 in there towards our £200 goal. Happy days. So that's done. Right, what have we got next? I've just lost the roll it up challenges, just fell off the desk. We've got nothing left in groceries. So what happened in groceries this week? Let's have a look. We had a budget of £22. I spent £1 in B&M and I spent £37.71 in Aldi. As I said, I just didn't care this week because my brain was frazzled. So altogether we spent £38.71. So I took £16.71 overspend from the safety net. So that's where the extra money came from to cover that. So we're okay. We're not stressing over it. It was one of them weeks you just can't plan for emergencies like that, can you? You're just like, when you're so tired and you've still got to go shopping, it's like, ugh. So we spent the money that was in the pets section as well. That was our last week's receipts, and this is this week. I said I'd need some cat food, and I did. There's all the cat food. We spent £16.33 altogether because hubby bought some dog food and some cat litter as well. So the extra money that we didn't have came from the bank, £7.12p, which is one of the reasons why I've had to adjust my sinking funds down from what I wanted to save, because we spent extra on fuel, obviously running them down the hospital, extra on parking, extra on what we spent on the pets, and we spent a bit extra on meal deals and what have you, food while I was in the hospital. So that had to come from somewhere. So we took it out of the sinking funds. We just reduced the sinking fund savings down to cover it. We've got £1 left over in transport. So I'm going to put that. I would normally put it in the North Coast 500, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put it in the helicopter savings fund for next year. So mark another one of those off, just to make life easy. So there we go, done. Done, 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 done. And we've got nothing left in health and beauty, nothing in personal, nothing in gifts, and nothing in entertainment, and that's where we're up to. So let's start all over again and restuff. So let me take my receipts out. Because what I do with my receipts is I put them all in the front, and then I put them in an envelope for June. So I've got week 1 June, week 2 June, week 3 June, and it helps me sort things out. So for our allowance, let's count the monies. Let's count the monies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 120, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Look at that. Got some Charlies. Proper Charlies. I think I had a Charlie £20 note. There it is. Woo! Proper Charlies. It's my first ones. So I've got £160 to stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Charlies. There you go. Happy days. Right, £20 each for me and Stu. So I'm not going to give us some Charlies because I'd like to save them. So £20 each in there. There it goes. And then groceries, we have £60. That's 20, 40, 50, £60. So there's me Charlie. And as you know, with our groceries, last week we saved £38 into Percy. And this week, what we're going to save, let's spin the dial. Oh, what have we got? 10. Oh, I wanted to save that 20. Oh, I can't do that now, can I? Oh, that's annoyed me. Oh, well. Oh, well. What am I going to do now? I'm going to swap that 20 for that 20 because it's going to get spent. So 10, that's going to get spent in groceries. That 10 is going into Percy. So let's fill in our little tracker, which we're saving in our 52-week tracker. We're saving up for a new kitchen. So we can colour in number 10. Where's number 10? There it is. Da-da-da-da-da. Done. Number 10. Happy days. So we're just going to put that into Percy then now. £10. Ooh. Put the book back up there. Try not to knock you too much. He's looking after my calculator. Look, this is my this is the arm I use to hold my phone. So it's going to be so hard for me to move that out of shot at the minute because I'll have to rearrange it all. So sorry about that. £10 purse. Oink, oink, oink. There we go. £10 going into Percy this week. Happy days. He's doing really well, saving for our holiday, saving for our kitchen, sorry, holiday? I wish. And that gives us £50 for shopping. So if I take last week's money, last week's receipt, sorry, out, put this week's money in, da-da, put last week's receipts into there. I can collate them at the end of the month then when I do my closeout video. So that's the groceries done. Right, pets. I've got £5 to go into pets this week. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put, no, I'm not going to put that one. I'm going to put that one into pets because it's going to get spent, most likely. That can go back into miscellaneous. La la, receipts from the pets section. Right, pets, pets, pets. Transport. We got £50 for transport. I'm hoping this goes into one of my savings. I am definitely, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that in the cruise money. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap it out. Let me do it now while I think about it. I don't want to spend it. Got my cruise binder. There we go. Take 20 out of the cruise and put that 20 in. That means it can stay in there for a lot longer. I don't want to spend it. I'm tight, aren't I? So there you go. It's back in there. All right then. That's £50. Let's get back to business. £50 for transport. And what we do is we play the money tree game, which is saving up for a new washing machine. So whatever these two dice say is what's coming out of here and going into there. 11. Wow, 11. Have I got any change? Let's have a look. Let's pull out what I've got. So I'm going to need 9 back, aren't I? Dum, dum, dum. How am I going to do this? How much have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 210. 214 I've got in there now. I've got to put 11. So bear with me because I've got to get... If I put that in and take the 10, I then owe it 1. So bear with me because I've got to change this. So I changed it out of Smiler for £10 for a £5 and £5 in coins. So I owe it 1. So that's the 1. So let's have another count up, see how much we've got in total. We're getting close now, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 220, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll leave that bit of change in there because I might need change next week. So 225, and this saves 250. So 225. So that means I've got 25 left to go, which would be 3. So it means I can colour all these in, doesn't it? 225. Oh, each one's £5, sorry. It's 220. I need to leave £25 worth then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can colour in 3. Happy days. 3. So we'll colour in these. There's 1, 2, 3. That's it. So that leaves 5, 10, 15, 20, £25 left to save. Happy days. As I said, I've seen a washing machine for £280. This says 250. So maybe I might get it this month. That's the plan. So hubby says, take what you saved, put my overtime money towards it and just go and get the washing machine. Oh, I so want to finish that. I might roll twice next week. So how much have we got for transport? 20, 30, 35, 36, 07, 38, £39 for petrol this week. Ta-da! Done. And that leaves us a solitary £5 note. It leaves us a Charlie. And that Charlie is going into our Polly, and I haven't done her dress yet. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. Hello, babes. How we doing, mates? How you doing? She ain't been shopping, you know. She ain't been shopping for my new dress. I think we should tell her off, don't you? I was so looking forward to it. Oh my goodness me. But I know she's going shopping tomorrow, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I am. Oh, Polly, I promise. I will. I'm going shopping tomorrow. I promise that I will get your new dress for tomorrow. I just haven't had time this week with visiting mum in hospital. But I didn't know that was going to happen, did I? But I promise I'll get you a new dress tomorrow. I got you a £5. Do you want it, babes? Yes, please. Yum, 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 yum. Bless her. Oh, what's she like? I know, I love everything at the moment. It's summer and the sun's out and I'm enjoying the weather. It's just lush, people. I want to get my bikini on, I really do. I want to sunbathe a little bit. I'll tell you what, Paul, you better make the most of the British summer while it's here, because it ain't going to be here long. It normally never is it? I know, it turns on a pinhead, this weather does, doesn't it, lovies? It does. Oh, bless you, babes. Right, I'm going to go shopping for your new dress, right? So you be a good girl and behave yourself, and I'll come home with your new dress and you can have it on for next week, all right? Okay, babes, I'm well happy about that. You hold her to it now, don't you let us scuckle out of it again. Oh, bless you. Right, Paul, I'm off. Say ta-ra to everybody and see them soon. See you later, babes. Oh, bless her cotton socks. Lush. Anyway, I'm going to find you a really good dress. I'm going to have you all in stitches. I've got an idea. So stay tuned next time for her new dress. It's going to be worth the wait. Until next time, I'm going to say ciao for now.